My name is Joseph Karlsson, and today we'll look at some tricks to make epic fluid rigid body interaction. So let's get started. Here let's just make some kind of container for the fluid, and we'll be using a particle system, so emit it from a cube, so it will not be a real fluid, but rather a particle system. So we'll add a new particle system and emitter, of course, and we might start with 10,000 and emit from volume, so we'll get this, yeah, and of course collision on this one, and particle damping factor should be quite high to avoid bounciness and stuff. Also, if you're not really familiar with fluid particles, I recommend that you check it out on YouTube, you know, some tutorial or whatever. I think there are quite a lot of them. So yeah, fluid, of course, and yeah, we can just take a look at this. And right now it's not looking too good at all. And so first of all, let's change lifetime to the length of the timeline, so 250 in this case, so the water won't disappear. And also, since we not have a lot of particles, I mean 10,000, well, that's pretty much, but not enough to fill this, so let's make them bigger and play it back. And yeah, this, not enough. 0.2 maybe, whoops. So 0.2 is too much, 0.15, and also, whoops, 50 frames should be enough. If you set this to 1, it will just kind of explode in the beginning, like, yeah. I experimented with that and I found that 50 is pretty good. Yeah, so now as you see it's filling up this container and it's not exploding or anything, so I think that's good. Also turn on size deflect to prevent particles from going outside the box. And this is weird. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, sorry. Yeah, that looks good. So yeah, now of course we need an object, a rigid body to drop into the water. So I just add a monkey and scale it down to 0.5, move it up a bit, like maybe around here, and just to make it fall, I'll enable rigid body and collision, so it will affect the particles. And let's go from the beginning. Yeah, now of course it's falling through this, so we'll make the container rigid body as well, and passive. So now the monkey will not fall through. Oh, and of course this container should be mesh, otherwise yeah, you see the difference. And something weird is happening. Whoa. Okay, I guess that's supposed to be a splash or something. No. What? Okay, this is weird. This is really weird. I'll make that mesh. What? This has never happened before. I don't know. Okay. Seems better now. Anyways, let's just so we can let the particles kind of settle down, and so we'll just see how long that takes. Yeah, right about there, I think. So frame 60, and have to make we'll just turn off dynamic. Okay, so turn off dynamic and animate it. So press I while holding your cursor over dynamic, and you're now inserted a keyframe for that. So you can see here, move one frame to the right and enable this and insert a keyframe. And now if we play this back, yeah, and there we have it. Looks pretty good. So now, as you see, we have the monkey interacting or affecting the particles, but the particles do nothing to the monkey. So to fix that, you need to have the cube surfer add-on enabled. So this one, just Google it and you'll find it, and install it, and of course enable it. So user settings, and there you have it. So what this does is that it makes a surface of your particles. So add mesh Isosurface, and it's not even selected, so just select it, and as you can see it's just a point. Go into the object tab and add a thing here, and we'll have to select the particle emitter. So I call this part or fluid, and yeah, there's the Isosurface, and select fluid. And now also you have to set local UV at this time, and nothing happens. So we might want to decrease this voxel size to maybe 0.1, Oh, forgot the particle system, sorry. Yeah, now it's working. 0.2 maybe just will be a little bit faster. And also this Isosurface does nothing to the monkey right now, so we just enable rigid body and set it to passive. So basically the water surface will become a rigid body, and the monkey will bounce on it or whatever, and it will also hopefully affect the particles. And that way, if everything works fine, we will have interaction between particles and rigid body. So now let's see what happens. And yeah, so as you can see, whoops, the monkey is not sinking down, and that's because it doesn't reach the particles. It just reaches the surface, and then yeah, because the surface is reaching out farther than the particles. So to fix that, we will select this monkey, of course, and we will duplicate it. We might go to the first frame, Shift D to duplicate, and on this copy we'll just disable rigid body. No, sorry, disable rigid body and add. Where is it? Common displays. Where is it? There. And it's important. It's important to put these displays before the collision. Otherwise, it will calculate all collisions first and then displays. And we might just leave it like that and parent it to the original monkey. Control P, so it will follow it. And yeah, I think, yeah. Also another thing that I've noticed that helps the collision monkey to reach the particles is to add another displacement modifier on the isosurface, and maybe -0.1 or something. So you see, yeah, it does quite some difference. And play back. And now, oh, it's kind of hard to see. To see things better, you might just turn on solid and object tab, maximum draw type, set it to textured, no, sorry, set it to wire, of course, for the particle emitter, and for the collision monkey we'll just also set it to wire. So now it's a lot easier to see what's going on, and we will continue to play this back, and doesn't seem to do a lot. Yeah, of course, also we should get into rigid body and set this to mesh. Yeah, so yeah, this actually seems to work. So as you see, this the monkey is slowed down by the water, and the water is, yeah, clearly interacting. as well. So no, it looks kind of weird, but it works. So I guess now, by the way, this this method doesn't really work that great for this example, but if you have some, you know, for example, if you want the fluid to just, yeah, if you have an object on the floor and then fluid is coming and kind of moving it away, I think that will work better, or something like that. But for this kind of things, it's just, well, kind of works. Yeah, so you'll just have to tweak the settings a bit. Now, if you don't want it to sink right down to the bottom, we'll just decrease the strength of this to maybe 0.5, and we'll try again. Okay, seems to look better now. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, I think it's floating in the water, so I guess this is kind of what we wanted. So say we're happy with this, then we can go into the particle system, and of course, if you want this to look good, you'll have to have a lot more particles, and also in the Isosurface you will want to decrease the voxel size and maybe the particle size multiplier, but usually you should just leave it at 1, I think. But let's say we're happy with this, then in the particles, let's find it. There it is, and we will bake all dynamics, and this might take a while, depending on hardware and settings, of course, so we'll just wait. Yeah, so it's done, and let's play back. So what it's done is that the particles are baked and the monkey is baked, but the Isosurface is not baked, I think. So that's why it's kind of slow still. There we go. Yep. And yeah, so to make this look a bit better, we might just move this monkey to layer 2, and I think it's still baked, right? Yeah, it is. Oh, and yeah, so to make everything a lot faster, we'll just jump into Object tab and disable this. And I think yeah, a lot better. So even if this layer is not visible, it will still do the calculations for the meta surface, or isosurface, sorry. Meta surface is like doesn't even exist. Anyways, we'll just we'll probably want this as well. No, yeah, yes, this one. And we'll just add a normal fluid. So fluid, and there we have it. And obstacle, and add a cube. Move it up a bit, like that. Yep, fluid and domain, cube, like that. Yep. So fluid and fluid, and I'll just turn the preview down to 1 and just go with the final, so it doesn't have to calculate both final and preview. And bake. Oh, sorry, forgot the monkey, and it should be fluid as well. And obstacle, and let's see how it looks. Yeah, I think we will have to make this shell, maybe. Yeah. And wire on this one. So for more complex scenes, this might not work at all, actually, because, you know, the water simulation might not behave exactly like the particles would. So in this case, you know, it's pretty much the same. So I think this will look a lot better. Now, why doesn't it splash? The fluid doesn't seem to care at all. Why is that? Oh, sorry, export animated mesh, of course. So now we'll try again and bake. Yeah. So I think this looks kind of good, actually. So yeah, and it's splashing a little bit. Yeah, better than the particles, at least. Yeah, it's going down a bit. Yeah, not too bad. It's a little bit jumpy, I guess, but oh, it hasn't baked here. Okay. Now, while this is baking, we might just set up some basic materials. Cycles, of course. So this should be some glass. 1.3 and yeah, we just add a mix shader and transparent shader, and where is it? Input. Light path is shadow ray. Yeah, just to get rid of this inaccurate shadow. So you see the difference. Here is without the transparent shader. Whoops. Here is with. So you see this dark shadow should be there, and now it isn't. So, oh, it's baked. Now you can see the whole thing. Yeah. So now if you have better settings on the original particle system thing, it might look a little bit less jumpy, and so maybe I haven't really tried it out that much, but no, I guess this is good enough. The monkey should be some yeah, I'll just make a mission and make it green so you'll see it, and viewport color green as well. Yeah, and yeah, of course this should render, and well, the box, we don't need this, or the container, so we'll just turn it off. And if you want to preview it in the viewport, rendered viewport, we'll just make this invisible shader, use nodes transparent, and turn this all the way up to white, and now it doesn't render, which is awesome, and this one as well. Yeah. And also we could change the GPU just to speed it up, and light paths, I guess. I have a preset for that, the good one I call it, because it is. We just need some more transparency, I think, just to speed it up, or the increased transparency is to see through the invisible material, but this preset is to speed it up. So yeah. And we might just, yeah, you add whatever you want to make it more interesting. Anyways, thanks for watching, and feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe, whatever you want.